Alright guys, what is going on? We're going to get started here momentarily. Let me get set up. Let me get everything going. We are live on TikTok as well, and YouTube. Position that way. Move that out of the way. So right now, Bitcoin is currently at $33,265. You got rejected off of that resistance we had at $34,750. Now you're currently sitting at the support that we had a local low of $33,300. Currently a little bit below it. And you still are getting sell signals on Bitcoin on the smaller time frames. Right now we are looking at the 10-minute chart. So if we go over to a little one higher up, the 15-minute chart is saying it's a buy low, although that has not been confirmed. This chart, this candle did just open about 1 minute ago, and there's 13 minutes to go. If we go over to the 30-minute chart, Bitcoin is probably going to get the bounce here, or at least some sort of bounce here at this level of $33,300. So if you guys would open up along here, this would be the place to do it. I know I did a little bit higher up. The Bollinger Bands are also looking like this is going to be a buy on the 30-minute time frame. But right now we're fluctuating right around the support here at $33,300. If you want to be exact, at least where I had the support was $33,333. So that's where we're sitting right now. I would expect Bitcoin to get the bounce here, and probably at some point later tomorrow, I would expect to see $34,750 again as the next resistance level that we would get the bounce off of. I'm assuming Bitcoin doesn't keep dumping, but we have a support here. There's no reason to believe that we should go much further right now. It just looks like we should get some sort of bounce here. So that's what I'm expecting for the next 12 to 24 hours of crypto and Bitcoin. If we go over to Ethereum, hold on, let me get it so you guys can see it on TikTok. Ethereum, I need to go to a bigger time frame. Ethereum right now isn't really near support, but if Bitcoin is reversing here, I would expect Ethereum to do the same thing because I think Ethereum follows Bitcoin for the most part. Sometimes it leads the way. 10-minute chart is saying it's a buy. If we go over to the 15-minute chart, it's saying it's a buy way up there, nothing lower here. But like I said, if Bitcoin doesn't go any lower than this right now, I would expect Ethereum to reverse around the 2270 to 2280 level and go back up and retest the all-time highs for today, which was around $2,400, almost at $2,400. So that's what I expect Ethereum to do if Bitcoin gets back to almost $35,000. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for Ethereum. If we go over to Juju Coin, we can go to the order book. And there's some buys. I would say the buys and sells are about the same now. It was way worse. But you broke this diagonal upsloping support. You fell way down, and now you're just testing this 2,000 level or this 2 level, whatever you want to call it. And this is down 90% from the all-time highs, which was at 20, and now we're at 2. And if you go any lower than, what was it, 1868, that's going to be a new all-time low, which is very, very possible. Here's the coin. I'll wait for that to shut up. Another coin I'm in is Shiao. This coin has literally no volume today. It's at 4,470 on the volume, so very, very low. So be aware of that. The last trade that it had was about an hour ago, so there's not a lot of people trading it today, so just be aware of it. But I think this is a coin that could go, if it goes back to the all-time highs, that's going to be about 10x from here. So those are some points to look at. Also, UFO coin, I have some money in this. Actually, I don't. I sold it earlier today at a small loss because I saw it continuing down. But right now it's at 73.49. You have that resistance at that one level way up here. Actually, be right there, and then you have that support right there at 55.63. So I think that would be a good place to get in. Or if it breaks this resistance at that one level, then that'd be a good place to go to get into that coin. So if you guys have any other coins you want to look at, let me know. Alright. How's it going, Eric? I'm at vacation at the zoo. I saw your post about it in the chat about CRO. What's the coin today? Well, I think what I just talked about, I think UFO could be a play at those 2 levels. I think Juju Coin is it could get the reversal, but if it breaks that 2 level on Juju Coin, it's not going to be good. Own some LRC. That pumped good today. It made 25. That's pretty good on that. Sold half the top. Good for you. Shiba to the moon. UFO World Moon. I really hope it does. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for those. How's it going, Matt? If you guys want to see anything, let me know. Otherwise, let me look at something else. Although the 12-minute for Bitcoin is turning to sell, but we'll see that this is a key level for Bitcoin to reverse. So if it's going to reverse to the upside, it would happen now. If it breaks this 33.3 level, you're going to probably, you could see 31.1. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's always possible. So that's the levels I'm looking at. Let's go. We can go over here to see what the fear and greed index is at. If I can find my, or we can look at the crypto bubbles and see how that's doing. Last week, AXS is the biggest winner. I think up 150%. Engines up 21%, flows up 80%. I don't know what some of these are, but these are the biggest winners of the top 100 coins. Another thing, fear and greed index, found it. Currently sitting at 20. You guys can't really see it, but it's at 20 right now. Last week it was at 28. So you're even lower than where you were last week. Of course, it's always a good idea to buy an extreme fear. So just be on the lookout for this. And then, yeah, that's kind of, so right now, in my opinion, long term, a very good time to be stacking up on crypto, any crypto overall, if you're investing for the long run. So Polygon Matic future. I don't know a lot about Matic. I don't really follow it, but we can go look and see what it's doing right now. So Matic is currently at $1.20. You're getting that buy signal on Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart, which is what I like to trade out. However, the 30-minute chart is also getting the buy, so it looks like it wants to bounce up here. If I go to the 6-hour chart and try to find out, 6-hour chart is saying it was a buy, right? We mapped out that $1.70 a few weeks ago was resistance. We mapped out that this level right here at some point, $1.15 was support. So I guess you're sitting just above support on Matic. So Matic right now is a buy in my opinion, short term and long term, because even the 6-hour chart is saying it's a buy. The 12-hour chart is saying it's a buy. When the daily chart says it's a buy, then you know it's a very good buy long term. The daily chart gave you the buy a few days ago. So in my opinion, Matic is at a key level where you would want to stack up if you don't have some. Actually, Matic is at $1.12. You had that support at $1.15, so a little bit below it. If you can get back above $1.15, in my opinion, that's going to be a very good buy for Matic long term. Just from looking at the chart. All right. With that being said, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, assuming I'm back. I'm moving tomorrow, so if I'm not back for my live, then you know why. But if I'm back home by 8 p.m. Central Time, then I will be live. Otherwise, I will make a video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow or the next day. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for joining. See you later.